On behalf of the University of Strathclyde, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you to this congregation for the conferment of degrees here in our Barney Hall. Today is a day of celebration because it's a graduation day. For all our graduands before me and behind me who will soon become graduates, and all the family and friends who are here to see that, as well as all the staff of the university. Now, in a few moments, it will be my privilege to cap each of our graduates as their name is called out and they come up on stage to receive their award. I shall place the graduation cap upon their head, thereby conferring their degree. But the capping tradition, it goes back to ancient China, where it was recognised as a rite of passage and as a mark of achievement. And for each of our graduates once capped, they are then part of a community of scholars at the University of Strathclyde, which can stretch back over 200 years to the Scottish Enlightenment. At the close of graduation, we have a reception in our nearby learning and teaching building to which everyone is invited to come along to celebrate and have some refreshments. We hope to have an academic procession from the Barney to the reception, and if the weather stays good enough, then our newest graduates at that time will be invited to join that procession. But we'll get an update on that towards the end of this morning's proceedings. In the meantime, I do hope that you enjoy the ceremony, and when you see your loved one come up on stage to receive their award, I would strongly encourage you to celebrate and make a bit of noise. These occasions do not come round very often, so please make the most of it. I now formally declare that this congregation for the conferment of degrees is open, and I invite Dr. Lynn Denani to present our graduands to receive their awards. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice Principal, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students for the degree of Doctorate of Philosophy for research in the Department of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Anam Amin. Joseph Anderson. Beatrice Sozu. Thomas Fleetwood. Angelos Lamproioulos. Peter MacDonald. Aidan McKeown. Conor McMahon. Ryan Nichol. Blessing Agok Ork. Ian Robb. Hamad Rashid. Rebecca Zizou. For the degree of Masters of Science in Actuarial Science, Renard Alwadi. Callum Cooper. Andrew Eugenico. In Applied Statistics, Samuel Henderson Palmer. Tubal Khalid. Martin McCallum. Tai Huang Yen Yuang. In Applied Statistics and Finance, Amir bin Yeshchani. Grace Duncan. Iona Jenna. In Applied Statistics and Health Science, Joshua Anderson. Nui Ju Azuka. Thomas Bray. Manal El Kabani. Ming Han Lim. Lorena Senjanesk. Andrada Vatamanu. Alina Zinabe. In Applied Statistics with Data Science, Davide Bromo. Francesca Calide. Anna Chinchkanesk. Pedro Oselami. Michael Rennie. Lolita Castillo. In Quantitative Finance, Suraj Dashwal. Miriam Fernandez. Strong Gardner. Daniel Lesere. Du Kai Vu. In Forensic Science, Sabrina Akberi. Caitlin Amos. Sophie Arnott. Chun Hui Yun. Michelle Coughlin. Abby Connolly. Annabelle Cole. Avery Coven. Rachel Cumless. Mikalal Dash. Claudia Descosa. Christabel Delivery. Nandana Gitish. Chongjin Chowton. Shonad Brandt. Krista Grayling. Anne Grimmer. Beatrice Huey. Hitanshi. Shaheen Hussain. Go Hua Hyun. Nian Joseph. Rebecca Kerrigan. Nabilak Chan. Camille Kovalchuk. Tu Min Lee. Carolina Martins, Aaron Miranda, Erin O'Donnell, Kate Flanagan, Robin Ogilvie, Smutharani Panda, Or Sue Dashran, Srimadabi Ravi, Sudha Sajesh, Noah Chitsnitz, Shabam, Kate Smith, Amy Spence, Nicole Stanabach, Holly Stewart, Nandita Surjesh, Brooke Sutton, Sarah Tate, Tia Dashuk, Afrandita Topi, Deepak Kumar, Farun Vivek, George Whittam. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Statistics and Finance, Corey Fraser. In Chemistry, Zoe Latta. In Chemistry Professional Experience, Lucia Cabrelli. In Chemistry with Drug Discovery, Matthew McAllister. For the degree of Postgraduate Diploma in Forensic Science, Azil Diaz.
Vice Principal, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for Research in Department of Architecture, Wei He, Ozair ZGZ, for the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Construction Technologies and Building Information Management, Kunal Balkrishna Ahir, Govardhini Balakrishnan, Tanya Dembla, Ashwin Kiran Datingan, Ebenezer Hedbin Selvanraj, Masa Jezri, Kavidaran Kadirvelu, Snehal Harish Korate, Marlon Genesis Manau, Samson Jayapal Mishak Loveland, Gilda Kivonda Mfulu, Tilak Putamadapa, Samrud Rai, Jack Kelly, Ashke Vikas Sate, Roshan Unikrishnan Ramados, Saman Yazdini, in architectural design for the conservation of built heritage, Tianue Lee, in urban design, Vishaka Gopichand Bokkar, Luque Marie-Jose Grimon, Tassin Mohammed Khalivalapal, for the degree of Master of Architecture in Advanced Architectural Design, Adrina Binti Abu Bakar, Ayush Agarwal, Mohammed Khalil Abdullah Al-Konji, Aisha Bilal Abdul Jabbar Al-Ubaidi, Afifa Amrin, Gavin Anderson, Anna Petrova Angelova, Zoe Ann Louise Bennett, Fergus John Burrell, Chloe Bovington, Erin Brady, Scott Duncan Brown, Ramsey Andrew Bryce, Roxanne Chan, Anya Rose Crow, Zakarias Bolislav Chervinsky, Caris Marianne Dunn, Sarah Dunsmuir, Sofia Emilova Jaleva, Sorla Fraser, Victoria Georgieva Georgieva, Ninian Saunders McNeil Gibson, Elliot Jacob Golden, Megan Margaret Gray, Erin Lawson Groves, Rebecca Hale, Alfie Louis James Hollington, Lina Zafira Hussain, Rebecca Inglis, Lucy Hilary Janin, Iwana Kalia, Kelsey Louise Kennan, Martin Alistair Kivlihan, Iniko Kochis, Sophia Lynn Cooney, Chunron Lee, Lim Swen Wen, Jack Loudon, Sarah Luoni, Benedict Javier MacDonald, Andrew Ian McLean, Anthony Ogugwa Chidima Mazelli, Gabriel Erin McAllister, Michael McBride, Connor Ryan John McCormick, Callum John McEwen, Lauren McKinnon, Lewis Russell McLean, Caitlin McPhilly, Elena Kirilova Mileva, Finlay James Moody, Heather Ailsa Nugent, Rachel Chukwifananya Oko, Tan Ozark, Julia Panidigrano, Himani Rameshbhai Patel, Teodora Radulovska, Joe Rees, Alex John Roberts, Sadie Joy Sanchez Ruiz Malan, Luke Giovanni Scalacci, Namitha Sri, Sim Juan, Helen Southern, Helen Ann Stout, Sue Wen Tay, Maitri Milish Kumar Thorat, Tani Abiram Tilak, Finlay Johan Ulriksson, Vedant Tushar Urumkar, Victoria Grace White, Nazril Dean Yassin, Aliyan Yazgan, Jacob Young, Nbia Sebim Uchel, in Architectural Design International, Charmaine Chu Jia Min, Abhinav Parikh, for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, Abiha Ahmed, Luke J. Blackstock, Henish Dharmendra Dorawali, Alistair Duncan Fife, Valentina Lubchenko, Alison Stobie, for the degree of Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Architectural Design, Rishikesh Narendra Deo, Arjun Stewart Gregg, Kylie McCabe, Tom Peter Russell, in Urban Design, Rebecca Clark,
Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, and most of all, Strathclyde University's newest graduates, it is my pleasure to once again to welcome you to this congregation. Quite rightly, our graduates have been centre stage, and I would like to begin my address by congratulating all of you once again on your achievements. Your hard work has paid off, and this has been formally recognised in front of your families, friends, and the staff who taught and supported you at your time at the university. Let's give all of our autumn graduates of 2024 a big round of applause. You are graduating in 2024, which is also our Diamond Jubilee anniversary year, marking 60 years since the award of a Royal Charter by the late Queen Elizabeth II. Through this Royal Charter, the Royal College of Science and Technology joined with the Scottish College of Commerce to become the University of Strathclyde in 1964, the first university to be established in Scotland for almost 400 years. And as graduates of this university, you can now join such esteemed company as David Livingstone, the missionary and explorer, John Logie Baird, who invented television, Dame Eilish Angelini, Scotland's first female Lord Advocate, Helen Liddell and Baroness Annabel Goldie, leading Scottish politicians, and the entrepreneur and philanthropist Sir Tom Hunter. Now today, we are celebrating your achievements and recognise that each of you will have benefited from the active support of your family and friends, and academically through your lecturers, tutors and supervisors. Now for the last half hour or so, their applause has rung in your ears as you each in turn cross the stage to receive your awards. I would now like to invite our new graduates to show their appreciation for all the support that they have received from their family and friends. Your success, and in turn our success as a university, is in no small part due to the efforts of our staff, who are delivering our vision as a leading international technological university that is socially progressive. You can tell a lot about the values of an organisation by looking at its roots. Strathclyde University traces its lineage back to 1796, when Anderson brought it into being, the only Scottish university founded during the Age of Enlightenment and embodying the Enlightenment principles of reason, tolerance and equality. Anderson's belief in useful learning and his commitment to taking knowledge and using this for the greater good is what gives Strathclyde its momentum today. Anderson believed in knowledge for the greater good and education for all, what we would call widening access and participation. And Strathclyde University is at the forefront of widening access to higher education by welcoming those with the ability to learn, regardless of their personal circumstances. And 20%, around 1,300 of our new students each year, come from the most challenging areas of the country. Our ethos of useful learning continues to be relevant today as we seek new knowledge that we can readily apply to global challenges. We are a research-intensive university determined to make a positive difference to the lives of our students, to society and to the world. Through our groundbreaking research, we're helping to change the world for the better. Through our scientists and engineers, we are leading the development of innovative technologies that will facilitate the transition from fossil fuels to clean, sustainable energy sources such as wind, solar, geothermal and hydrogen. We are developing new drugs along with new manufacturing processes that will provide cheaper, more effective treatments in the fight against cancer and inflammatory diseases, whilst also supporting our health services to face the challenges of health and social care in the changing demographics of the 21st century. Through our focus on entrepreneurial education, we are helping students and staff to create new sustainable businesses, as well as supporting economic growth. We're helping to grow Scotland's manufacturing capabilities through the National Manufacturing Institute of Scotland, which is hosted by Strathclyde University. In the near future, we'll be establishing another innovation centre, named in honour of one of our most successful alumni, businessman Dr. Charles Wang, who donated £50 million to Strathclyde, an extremely generous gift given in recognition of the role that this university played in his success. £30 million of this gift will be used to expand the Glasgow City Innovation District, allowing more businesses to co-locate with the university and improve productivity, develop world-class talent, research and technology, and accelerate economic growth. The remainder of the gift will enable the creation of 2 professorial chairs in international entrepreneurship and international innovation and business, along with support for research and PhD students. Our globally minded students and staff are also working in sustainable development and helping to address some of the inequalities in India, Malawi and the Gambia by establishing clean water supplies, renewable power sources and healthcare facilities. We understand the value of working in partnership as we extend our global reach with other leading universities including Stanford, New York University, MIT, and the National University of Singapore. And in September, we opened a University of Strathclyde Innovation, Research and Education Hub in Bahrain with our strategic partners S11 Educational, offering a range of programmes across engineering, science and business. As a university, we are continually working to enhance our student experience, investing in our campus, as evidenced by a new learning and teaching building and students' union, and we are investing in student mental health and wellbeing support services, placing our students at the heart of everything that we do. Our progress in these areas has been recognised in recent years, and we are the only UK university to win the Times Higher University of the Year twice. And earlier this year, we received our 4th Queen's Anniversary Award, this time for leadership in photonics. The UK-wide assessment of research quality amongst the UK's 157 universities and higher educational institutions has reported that nearly 90% of Strathclyde's research has been assessed as either being world-leading or internationally excellent. Other achievements include 3 professors in Strathclyde's science faculty being named in the 2024 honours list. Professors Roma Maguire and Yvonne Perry were made MBEs, and Professor Gavin Halbert became an OBE, all for their work related to health and care research. Pure and Applied Chemistry's Professor Duncan Graham and Professor Karen Faulds were named in the Power List compiled by the Analytical Scientist magazine for the 4th time in 5 years. This list featured 100 scientists nominated and assessed for their excellence and impact over the last decade. In the Department of Architecture, the Centre for Net Zero High Density Buildings is assessing building proposals with low carbon materials, sustainable heating and cooling systems, along with energy storage technologies to support the drive to reducing carbon emissions from densely populated urban areas. 36 new PhD students are to be created through the extension of our collaborative PhD programme between the University of Strathclyde and pharmaceutical company GSK. The award-winning programme, which has been running since 2009, has been further extended and is now due to run until 2030 and will see over 250 highly qualified PhD graduates. Researchers in mathematics and statistics are developing models for identifying pregnancy risks in women with preeclampsia based on machine learning, a form of artificial intelligence. And colleagues in the Department of Computer and Information Sciences are exploring how generative AI can assist researchers in designing data collection tools, generating survey responses and data cleansing for analysis and reporting. Now, these are just some of the many achievements that are being made by our staff and students. And Strathclyde is increasingly recognised as a place where things happen, and this is why our graduates are so highly prized by companies and organisations who are looking to recruit the best talent to drive their businesses forward. Our success is in no small part due to the collective efforts, talent and commitment of our staff, the 4,000 colleagues who deliver our vision as a leading international technological university, and like me, they are very proud of your achievements. All of our students learn how to be innovative, enterprising and creative, and they can make a real difference when they go out into the workplace. So go forth with confidence and purpose, and with the knowledge that you are capable of achieving great things. And wherever your career takes you, always remember that as a Strathclyde graduate, useful learning carries with it responsibilities that go beyond academic scholarship. And finally, let me offer my sincerest congratulations to you all once again on your achievements, and I hope that you enjoy the remainder of what is a very special day. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that now concludes the formal part of this morning's proceedings, which I hope you've enjoyed and that you'll take away very, very many happy memories. I'm looking at the back of the hall and I'm getting that weather signal of the thumbs up, which I think we can take as meaning that the weather has stayed pleasant enough that we will have an academic procession from the Barony over to the Learning and Teaching Building, where we have a reception, and Strathclyde's newest graduates will be invited to join that procession. And if I could ask, if you allow the procession to leave the hall, then immediately follow us up to the Learning and Teaching Building, and we shall see you there for some refreshments. I now formally declare that this congregation for the conferment of degrees is closed.